we present Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe Kid with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross and Diana Day in...
The Kid with 9 Lives.
Silence in class, silence!
Ozzy, you heard what Whistling Willie said? If you don't be quiet, he'll come down and pet you.
Silence, I said. Who's that boy indulging in unseemly sniggering? Is it you, Clitheroe?
No, sir, not me, sir. Certainly not, sir.
Oh, quiet, Clitheroe. Have you done your sums yet?
It's no use, sir. I can't do none of these sums.
Clitheroe, your grammar will you never learn. I cannot do any of these sums.
Well, if you can't do them, what chance have we got?
Oh, give me strength. You said I can't do none of these sums, didn't you?
No, sir, I said I couldn't do none of them. I thought you were good at it. Well, Ozzy and me can keep a secret.
Ozzy and me?
No, Ozzy and me. We'll keep his mouth shut.
Keep what shut?
His mouths. Oh, don't some mothers have them?
Now listen to me, Clitheroe.
Oh, excuse me, interrupting you, Graham. I brought something for you.
Oh, yes, sir. What is it, sir?
A packet of birdseed.
For the last time, silence.
Clitheroe, stand up.
Yes, sir.
Higginbottom, stand up. What did you, say?
He says he can't stand up, sir. He's got his braces caught round the seat of his desk.
I'll get my cane caught round the seat of his pants in a moment. As you know, in the school, we keep a number of pets, mostly rodents, which we use for observing animal behavior in our biological studies of the lower forms of life.
Pardon?
Mr. Benson is referring to the white mice, hamsters, and guinea pigs we keep in the pets' room. Now, do you understand, Clitheroe?
Yes, sir. Thank you for telling me.
Now, for 1 week commencing tomorrow, the pets' room is being vacated for the purpose of redecoration. Now, I want some volunteers among boys to take the pets home and look after them. I've given Mr. Grimes the list. Now, who will volunteer?
Don't all shout at once.
Well, it's nice meeting you on the way home like this, Jimmy. I didn't think I'd run into you coming home from school.
Why, what time does your school come out?
5 o'clock. Give over.
Are you coming to our house?
Yes, I want to apologise to Susan because I should have met her for lunch at 1 o'clock in the Cosy Cafe, but when I went for my bike, I couldn't remember where it was. My bike, I mean, not the Cosy Cafe, but I found it eventually. The cafe, I mean, not my bike, because I'd remembered I'd gone to work on the bus, and when I got there, Susan had gone. What have you got in that box?
Your brains.
I'll thump you in a minute. What is it?
Well, it's a surprise, but you can have a peep. Just lift the lid with your finger.
Let me see. I'll just have a gap. Oh, I've been bitten. Oh, look what it's done to me. What is it?
Don't you know, Alfie? That's your finger.
No. I mean, what's in that box?
It's a guinea pig. Hey, and it's bitten you. Oh, heck, Alfie, you'll get distemper.
You mean bad temper? What are you doing with a guinea pig?
It's one of our school pets. I'm looking after it for him.
What for?
£half a crown. Oh, you weren't supposed to know that.
That's all right. I won't tell on you.
You better not, or my guinea pig will be having your legs for his supper. Oh, he's nice, Alfie.
Your mum won't like him.
I'm doing this for the school. The teacher asked me, so she's bound to be pleased when she sees my guinea pig. The only thing that's worrying me is that tiny wagging tongue.
What, the guinea pigs?
No, yours.
I've told you I won't say anything about your guinea pig or your half-crown.
Good. Come on, then, let's go in.
Oh, there you are, Jimmy. Oh, hello, Alfie.
Hello, Mrs. Guinea Pig.
Oh, what's the use?
Guinea pig, now why the... Jimmy, What have you got in that box?
I'll give you 3 guesses, Mum.
We're having no guinea pigs in here, if that's what it is. You never look after your pets, so you're not having any.
Oh, but, Mum, it's one of the school pets. The teachers want us to look after them while the room's being decorated. We've all got them. Charlie Thompson's got 2 hamsters. Ozzy's got 3 white mice.
And that's all you've got? 1 guinea pig?
No, he's got half a crown.
Half a crown? Yes.
Yes, Mum, but it's a reward from the school for looking after it. It's only for a week, and you should see it, Mum. It's smashing.
Take it back.
But, Mum, it's lovely. It's got whiskers.
I don't care if it's got sideboards and a beard. I'm not having this house turned upside down with that thing. Just to put some easy money in your pocket. It's going back.
But they'll want the half crown back as well.
Take it back to school at once.
Oh, all right, Mum. Alfie, I'm sorry the guinea pig bit your finger and made you yell.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, it should have bitten your head. You'd never have felt it. Oh, dear. Oh, what a night.
Jimmy, are you asleep yet? Son, it's after 11 o'clock.
How can I sleep, Mum? The rain banging on the roof, the wind howling, the window rattling. I bet our Susan's frightened to death.
Well, why didn't you get up and close the window?
I couldn't. Had me head under the bedclothes.
It's a good job I did peep in. With this rain, by the morning your bed would be floating down the stairs.
Thanks, Mum.
Well, it's not a fit night for a dog to be out, as your granddad says.
Just before you send him out for the coal.
All right, funny boy. Come on, you just get some sleep. I'll turn off your bedside lamp for you.
Thanks, Mum. Good night.
Good night, Jim. Sleep tight.
Mum.
Yes, son.
You know Ozzy? He sleeps with the lights on. He's scared.
Yes, well, he's a bit of a baby. Good night.
He thinks ghosts and things might come in his room. Soft, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Now off to sleep with you. Good night.
Oh, she thinks I'm scared. Daft. I'm not, Ozzy. No school tomorrow. Smashing. A bit of wind doesn't scare me. Help! What's that? It's a cat. It's only a cat. Where's that blinking lamp switch? Oh, here. Poor little Moggy. It must be frozen out there. Oh, you poor little thing. Puss, puss, puss. Come on to Jimmy, then. Oh, you're soaking. Here, roll on the bed and get dry. Don't shake yourself on me. I know, I'll dry you on my vest. It's Saturday tomorrow. I'll get a clean one. There you are. How's that? Ooh, you don't have pong of rain. I think that's what you're pong of. Oh, sorry, Puss.
Now, Jimmy, why have you put the light back on? What's that?
What, Mum?
That thing you're trying to push under the eider down.
That's me hand. Oh, heck. Come out, you daft puss. It was outside me window in the rain, Mum, crying.
I don't care. I've told you about having animals in this house, especially cats. I don't like them. You can just put it back outside.
Oh, Mum, it was so wet and cold and hungry and crying in the rain, and you said it's not fit for a dog to be out. And if dogs can't go out, neither can cats. And if I put her out, she'll catch pneumonia and die, and I'll be a cat murderer.
What's all this about?
Please, Mum, let it stay here tonight.
Oh, all right. But it's got to be out of this house tomorrow morning before breakfast.
Oh, Mum, you're not going to send a poor cat out on an empty stomach.
There's the morning paper, Father. Breakfast won't be long.
Oh, well, thank you, my dear. Had Jimmy up early. Has he sent the cutaway you told me about yesterday?
Yes, he's just taking it out now. Tears in his eyes as though it was going to be executed.
Oh, well, no doubt he'll forget all about it by tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm back, Mum. Good morning, Grandad. It's a broad black day, the new you knew.
What's happened to you?
Nothing.
You sound very cheerful, Jimmy. Your mother said you went out crying.
Oh, you mean the cat? Oh, I was upset, but then I thought of something.
What do you mean?
I thought it's, no use crying over spilt cat's milk.
Go on, Pat.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Susan.
Morning, dear. Oh, Susan, do you have to come down to breakfast in your curlers and dressing gown?
Oh, Mother, after all, it is Saturday.
Is that a dressing gown?
It's a kimono, if you must know. Mother, I don't want much breakfast, thank you.
Just a bowl of chopped suey.
Good morning, dear brother. Have you got rid of your cat yet, Dick Whittington?
Yes, with a twanky. Ma'am, I'm just going to phone Ozzy. Won't be long.
Well, hurry up. Your breakfast is nearly ready.
Dick Whittington's cat came back as soon as it was needed, and mine's going to be needed, with Ozzy's help. Oh, heck. Hope he hasn't found the lump of plasticine I put in his bag of fudge. Hello? Is that Ozzy? Jimmy Clitheroe here. Your best pal. First of all, before you start on that fudge, I wanted to... You've eaten it? All of it? No, I don't want any. Yeah, I'll bet it lasted. Well, if you liked it, I'll get you some more tomorrow. But I want you to do something for me first. Lend me something for a few hours. No, not money. I want to borrow one of those tame white mice.
Are you and Jim going to the football match this afternoon, Father?
Not this week, Pat. The first team's away. I will just put the telly on and watch the rugby. Won't we, Jimmy? Jimmy?
No more, thanks, Grandad.
No more what?
I've had 2 cups. Hey, Mum, are you sure our Susan went up to her bedroom?
Well, of course she's changing to go out with Alfie. What do you care, anyway?
Oh, I don't care.
Well, come on, Jim. Let's go to another room and watch the telly.
Oh, not yet, Grandad. It's too loud to hear her. I mean, it's too early.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm going to switch it on anyway.
And I'm going down to the shop so you can stay here on your own.
Oh, don't go yet, Mum. There's somebody at the front door. Sit down, Mum. I'll see who it is.
What's happened?
Susan screamed. At last.
Oh, Mother, there's a mouse in my room. It was in the wardrobe. A mouse, I can't bear them.
She hates misses to pieces.
No. Calm yourself, Susan. Calm yourself. Look at you coming downstairs in your underwear.
Oh, well, I was frightened. It ran over my foot.
And stamped on a big toe.
All right, Susan, I'll get your grandfather to go up and catch it. But first of all, I'd better get a coat for you to cover yourself up.
Oh, I can't stand those horrible little things. Ugh.
Come in, Alfie.
Hello. Oh, Susan.
Oh, Alfie!
Jimmy, how dare you?
What's going on here? Susan, what are you doing? On audition for the windmill?
I'm sorry, Susan. Jimmy, you should have warned me that Susan was she looked like that.
She looks worse without her makeup.
Here, Susan, put this coat on. Jimmy, I'll talk to you later.
Now, what's all the screaming about?
Oh, it's Susan. There's a mouse in her room.
Is that all? Well, I'll soon fix that. Pat, hand me the poker.
Wait a minute, Grandad. Don't...
If you want to come with me, hurry up now, Jimmy. Well, thanks, Pat. Are you coming to join the hunt, Alfie?
Oh, no, Mr. Sinclair. I couldn't kill a mouse with a poker.
No, but if you used all your strength, you might bruise it a bit.
Come on then, Jimmy.
Right, Grandad. Don't be afraid, folks. We'll save you all.
Mrs. Clitheroe, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to look at Susan. I didn't know that she hadn't... But Jimmy didn't tell me she walked about in it. I'm sorry.
We understand, Alfie. I think.
It wasn't your fault. Anyway, I wasn't expecting you for an hour.
No, you see, I wanted to get here early so I could see your grandad about borrowing your undies. He's playing, I mean. No, I'm making my mum an ironing board.
Well, I should go and have a look in the tool shed, Alfie.
Well, if you're sure it's all right.
So, you see, Grandad, there's no need to kill it. Just find it and I'll take it back to Ozzy.
So you put the mouse in Susan's wardrobe just to scare the pants off the life out of her?
No, Grandad. Come to think of it, it very nearly did scare the pants.
That'll do.
All right. I was just hoping that if my mum thought we had mice, she'd let me keep the cat.
But you took the cat away this morning. You did take it away, didn't you?
Well, yes and no.
Jimmy, have you got that cat up in your bedroom?
Of course not.
Where is it?
In your tool shed.
Oh, you're a scamp you are now. When your mother...
There's the mouse, Grandad, near the window.
Where?
There, quick, grab it. Oh, heck, it's gone out of the window.
Good riddance.
But it's the schools. I'll have to pay Ozzy $2 to buy another one. And I'm broke.
Well, you'll just have to get yourself out of trouble for once. You started all this trouble with your cat. The mouse is gone, Susan. Now you can go up and finish getting dressed now.
Oh, thanks, Grandad.
Don't mention it. And the next time you're attacked by the monster from the mouse hole, just remember to send for the big game hunters, Jungle Jim and Jock Tarzan.
Oh, get lost, you silly infant.
What's up with Lady Godiva there?
All right, that's enough.
Hey, Pat, where's Alfie? Has he gone home to hide his blushes?
You're as bad as Jimmy. Alfie's gone to borrow your plane from the tool shed.
From the tool shed? Oh, out of my way, Grandad.
Oh, what a shock. I opened the door of the shed and a wild animal leapt at me.
A wild animal? It was just a wee cat.
Yeah, but it flew across the shed and spat at me.
It was only trying to wash you. That's what they do with kittens. They get... oh, heck.
Jimmy, where did you put that cat this morning?
In the tool shed, but, Mum, I didn't know if we would be daft enough to go...
Quiet. You disobeyed me, Jimmy.
I didn't, Mum. You said to take it out of the house. You didn't say how to take it out of the garden.
No more, Jimmy. Now, come with me. Come on, come along.
Oh, Grandad, I didn't think you'd be cruel to the poor little thing.
Listen, I've got an idea. Now, you lost Ozzy's mouse, didn't you?
Yeah.
We'll take him the cat. He'd look after it. He's fond of animals, isn't he?
You're right, Grandad, he is. It'd be worth $2 as well. Oh, but Mr. Higginbottom can't stand animals. Funny that, 'cause he likes Ozzy. Don't worry, Puss. You like Ozzy. His father's a bit of an old bear, but Ozzy's okay.
Yes? Oh, it's you, Clitheroe.
Yes, Mr. Higginbottom.
Well, what are you up to?
Is your Ozzy in?
Yes.
Can he come out, please?
No.
Oh, shall I come in then?
No.
Oh, can I shout through the door to Ozzy?
No.
Does he get time off for good behaviour?
Now then, don't try me clever with me.
But Mr. Higginbottom, if he can't come out and I can't go in, will you tell me what I can do?
Don't tempt me.
Well, it's like this, Mr. Higginbottom. Ozzy lent me a mouse this morning and I've lost it, so I owe Ozzy 2 shillings.
Oh, and you've come to pay him? Well, that's all right, son. Give it to me and I'll put it in his money box.
I haven't got it.
Well, go home and get it, you little twerp.
No, I lost his mouse, so I brought him a cat.
What for? So he can lose the rest of his mice? I'm not paying $2 each for white mice to feed your cat.
He could train it just to catch the rats.
And what makes you think we've got rats in our house?
Don't tempt me.
What?
Doesn't it tempt you, the cat?
Look, we don't want a cat, especially from you.
Well, couldn't I just have a word with Ozzy?
No, you can't. If you must know, he's in bed. He came back from the dentist feeling a bit sick.
Why, did he have gas?
No. He swallowed the cotton wool pad.
Crikey, he'd eat anything. Cotton wool, plasticine. You should call him Ozzy the Ostrich.
All right. That's enough. Now clear off, you and your cat.
All right, goodbye. Come on, Puss. Back to the tool shed. No, we'd better make it the greenhouse, that's it. Then on Monday, I'll take you to school and see if Your Pete'll have you.
Jimmy, is that the evening paper you got?
Yes, Grandad, but it's my turn this week. You had the comic page first last Saturday.
Now, don't be silly. I'm only interested in the half-time scores.
Why don't you wait for the final results on the telly? Every Saturday you get worked up for nothing.
I do not get worked up.
Oh, no? What about last week? At 4:30, you were red in the face shouting you had 8 draws. And at 6 o'clock you were flopped in a chair, all white, with 1 away and 7 homes.
Now, don't exaggerate. Give me the outside of the paper and keep the middle yourself.
Oh, thanks, Grandad. Here you are.
Thanks. Now read your comic page and keep quiet.
Don't you read this bit, Grandad? The personnel column.
Oh, that rubbish.
Oh, it's smashing. All the mysterious messages. Listen. I'll meet you at F. Love M. Come home, son. All is forgiven. I found your father's teeth behind the clock.
Where does it say that?
It doesn't. Ozzy told me that one. There's always some good ones, though. Widow wishes to meet widower with £1 reward. Lost. Black cat with 2 white paws. Cuddles can meet you at the 2 white paws? Wait a minute. What's that number? 7643. Grandad, you can have the comic. I've got to make a phone call. It's a matter of money.
Just a minute. This is Clitheroe's, isn't it?
Yes, this is the house, and we did have a cat that answered that description, but it's not here now.
Oh.
Jimmy, come here a minute.
Yes, ma'am, what is it?
This gentleman has called about the cat you found.
Oh, smashing. Well, if you'll just...
Yes, and I've explained how you took it to Ozzy's.
Oh, yes, well, I did take it to Ozzy's, but...
Well, where is it? Ozzy's, whatever it is. I want my cat. My cat, do you hear? Do you hear what I'm saying, boy? I want the cat. He's my only friend.
I'm not surprised. Look, I'll go and get your cat for you.
No. You wouldn't keep it, so if someone else has, they get the reward. Oh, I can't understand people who don't like cats. I just don't trust them.
Oh, thank you very much. Jimmy, show this old gentleman how to get to Higginbottom's.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, mister. I'll get your cat for you.
Well, what an old narc. Jimmy's welcome to him.
Well, that's amazing, Mr. Sinclair. All we've got coming up in our garden are weeds and Bones, the dog next door, berries. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Clitheroe. Did you want to get past?
No, you sit where you are, Alfie.
Well, they're not just coming up, Alfie. They're in full bloom. Come on out to the greenhouse and I'll show you.
Well, I don't know how you do it. My dad's tried everything. Chemicals, bone meal, fertilizer, but he doesn't grow. The flowers, not me dad, grow.
Well, you see, Alfie, it's all a matter of careful preparation. Now, as soon as the summer is over...
But your mother distinctly said you'd taken Cleopatra to Ozzy's.
Cleopatra?
My cat, Cleopatra, you silly boy. That's my cat.
I heard you.
Don't you be cheeky.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Look, Cleopatra is in the greenhouse, I tell you. Come on and I'll collect her. And then I collect the pound, don't I?
If it's Cleopatra, you do, yes.
It is. There's the greenhouse. You'll see... Oh, heck. Alfie, don't open the door.
After you, Mr. Sinclair.
Close it, Alfie.
Help it, it's done it again.
That blinking cat.
That was Cleopatra. You frightened her, you brute. Take that. Oh, hey, have you gone mad?
What's the idea?
You'll find out if you don't get Cleopatra back and bring her to my house. I'll have the police on you for kidnapping her.
Don't you mean catnapping?
Don't you be funny.
I'm not being funny. You better help me catch Cleopatra, or I'll lose £1, and you'll be up the Nile.
Oh, all right. But I don't know why I always keep falling for you a trick. Oh, Jim, I can't keep this pace up. I've got to have a rest.
If we don't find that cat, you'll get about 5 years rest in Dartmoor.
Oh, look, it wasn't all my fault.
Who let the cat out?
Well, I did, but...
When I put it safely in the greenhouse to protect it for the old fella.
Oh, now, listen to me.
Quiet.
Don't you tell me...
Shush! I've seen it. There, on the roof of that shed.
Where?
There. And there's a ladder near it. Come on.
Hey, now, be careful. You might just fall off that ladder.
I won't fall off. I'm going to hold it for you. Now, easy does it. Come on.
Yeah, all right, but hold it steady. Here I go. Now, keep calm, Puss. Uncle Alfie will rescue you. Nice, Pussy. Puss. Look out! Jimmy, out! Oh, me back.
Alfie, don't move. The cat's just near your hand. When she sniffs, grab her. Now!
Got you beast.
Yeah, what are you doing? What's the game? You let go of my wife's cat, you thieving. Let go of Blackie.
Oh, heck, Alfie. You've pinched the wrong moggy. Come in, Alfie. Mum'll give you an aspirin.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Oh, me head.
Alfie, what's happened to you?
He grabbed hold of our cat, only it wasn't ours, and the old cat's father belted him.
It's all right, Mrs. Clitheroe, but I'm sorry we couldn't find the cat.
Well, I know. 2 minutes after you left, it came back here. Father's taken it round to its owner.
Oh, well, I want the reward. After all, I kept it and...
You'll get your reward, all right. A darn good spanking. I've heard all I want to hear about cats.
Good night, Mum. I'm sorry for being naughty.
All right. Good night.
Thanks for letting me have the £1 reward.
Oh, don't thank me. You thank your soft-headed granddad. Now go to sleep. Good night.
Oh, what a weekend. Oh, no, not again. Oh, don't some cats' mothers have 'em?
Those involved with the Clitheroe kid this week were Peter Sinclair as grandfather, Patricia Burke as mother, Danny Ross as Alfie Hall, Diana Day as Susan, with Derek Guyler, Jack Watson and Tony Melody. The recorded programme was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the kid himself.
I thought you'd like to know everything's all right now. Mum's got used to Cleopatra coming round on stormy nights. And the old fella who owns her gives me 2 bob every time I take her back. If the bad weather keeps up, I'm going to buy a new bike. Ta-ra!
We present Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe kid, with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross and Diana Day in
A Right Roman Holiday.
Yeah, for the last time, Jimmy Clitheroe, will you stop moaning? I'll only be a minute. I want to call in Mr. O'Reilly's toy shop.
What for? Are you going to buy a teddy bear?
I'm not buying you any teddy bear.
Oh, you're buying it for yourself?
Yes, no. Now, what would I want a teddy bear for?
To cuddle. Our Susan won't last forever.
Hey, now look, Mr. O'Reilly's a travel agent, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. He can fix you a roll down the mountains of Mourne, a paddle in the lakes of Killarney, and a conducted tour round Joseph Loch. What do you want to see him for?
Yeah, some leaflets. I'm going to take you and Susan abroad for holiday this year, and I want a few suggestions.
Well, I know one. Take her for a boating holiday on Niagara Falls.
Look, shut up and come in the shop.
He'll be in the back. I'll give him a shout. If you're there, Mr. O'Reilly, you should be here. And if you're neither here nor there, we'll see you later after we've gone.
Oh, 'tis me darling boy himself. Fancy me not recognising your voice.
Oh, well, perhaps you've got the wrong glasses on.
That could be it. Can I do something for you, Jim?
No, but you can do something for Alfie Hall here.
Sorry, Jim. I'm a shopkeeper, not a plastic surgeon.
Hey, do you mind, Mr. O'Reilly? I've had enough daft talk from Jimmy outside.
I'm sorry, young man. What do you want?
A teddy bear. No, I don't.
Well, make up your mind. But you can take your time in deciding. There's no hurry.
Well, why not?
I don't sell teddy bears. I can fix you up with a gollywog, though.
I don't want a gollywog. I want a holiday.
I'm not surprised. You need one. You're all mixed up about what you want. How about a panda?
Oh, look, it's for Susan as well.
What, the panda?
Yeah, your belt up. Look, Mr. O'Reilly, let's start again. Now, you're a travel agent, aren't you?
Indeed I am. I can fix you up a roll down the mountains of Mourne, a paddle in the lakes of Killarney.
I've done all that, Mr. O'Reilly. I've done Joseph Locke as well.
Good, it's about time somebody did. So you and Susan Clitheroe want to have a continental holiday together. Have you got any ideas in mind?
Only one, snogging.
Be quiet, will you? Now, look, Mr. O'Reilly, you just tell me about foreign holidays.
Aye, of course. I'll do that in a minute now, if you give me a second. But first I must tell you about the competition. Have you ever heard of Hogan's Happy Holidays?
Hogan's? There's some holiday camps with that name.
That's right, Jim. He's opened another camp abroad in some foreign place called, what's the name now? Ah, yes, Italy. Lots of Irish people go to Italy, you know.
Oh, do they?
Indeed they do. The place is full of Irish navvies. They all got drunk one day and built the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Anyway, to get back to what I was saying the last time I opened my mouth, Hogan wants more people from England to go on the holiday out there. So he's going to have a big advertising campaign.
What's this about a competition?
He wants something to advertise his continental camp on the telly.
Oh, I get it now. Hogan wants a slogan.
Yes, yes. Or as Italians say, sissy. And the prize for the winning slogan is a free family holiday at Hogan's camp in Italy for up to 4 people.
Could I go in for this competition?
I don't see why not. There's no age limits for this. And come to think of it, I'd be very happy indeed if you won that competition.
Why's that?
Well, all entries are to be submitted through the genuine travel agents and what they call the bona fido. And the one who sends in the winning entry gets a free holiday as well.
Right, give me an entrance form. I'll win it.
You? What do you know about writing slogans?
You what? I wrote the slogan for the school jumble sale.
What was that, Jim?
Don't go elsewhere and buy old junk. Come and get it from us. Mum, listen to this.
I'm busy. What is it?
It's the slogan I'm writing for our free holiday in Italy.
Oh, no, not again. We've had it all weekend.
But this is it, listen. In Rome, I know what the Romans do. They go to Hogan's by the blue sea, 'cause it's in Italy. Where they eat ice cream and sing so prettily. Well, what do you think, Mum?
I'll phone our usual digs in Blackpool. Oh, look, get your homework done or you'll be in trouble tomorrow with Mr. Benson.
Oh, hum your Pete. I'll bet he couldn't write a slogan to save his life.
Oh, get on with that homework and stop wasting time.
Clitheroe, I suppose you're wondering why I've kept you in after our school? It's about these homework questions.
Are you having trouble with them as well, sir?
Quiet, boy. I've read through your homework and there's things in it I never knew.
Well, we all live and learn, sir.
That will do, Clitheroe. Now, just listen to this, will you? Question. What did the Roman Emperor Nero do that made his name go down in history? Answer. While Rome was burning, he fiddled with glee and then went to Hogan's place down by the sea. Well, no?
Of course, sir. That's silly.
Silly. It certainly is.
Yes, Nero couldn't have gone to Hogan's place. It's only been open 12 months.
Silence, boy. You'll stay behind and do all this again.
It's nice sitting here in front of the fire, isn't it, Susan?
Yes, it is, Alfie. I've had a shocking day at the office. All I want is peace and quiet.
Right, Susan. Peace and quiet it is.
Alfie, I've got it. I've got it.
Well, take it somewhere else. Susan wants to be quiet.
Well, I'm not disturbing her. Listen, Alfie, I've got the advert for the telly. A lot of Indians rush past on horseback, firing over their shoulders. Pew, pew, pew,
Jimmy!
Off they go and rush the sheriff's posse. Pew, pew, pew. They stop, they look round, and see an old gold prospector. The sheriff says, "Which way did them ornery critters go, old timer?" And the old gold prospector says, "They went that way to Hogan's Happy Holiday Camp." Sheriff, Hogan's Happy Holiday Camp? After 'em, man. They'll pinch all the best challies. Well, what do you say, Alfie?
Get lost.
Get out of here with your silly competition. Get out!
Hey, Grandad. Wake up, Grandad.
What, Jimmy, what is it? What time is it, Jimmy?
2 o'clock and all's well. I've got it.
You've got what?
I've just thought of it. Listen. All the best kids take their families to Hogan's.
Oh, I give up. That competition. Waking me up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, go on then. All the best kids take their families to Hogan. What comes after that?
That's what I wanted to ask you.
You mean you've woken me up at 2 o'clock in the morning just to write slogans? Get out of my room. Go on, now get it. Get out of it, Jimmy.
Right, Grandad. Grandad!
What is it now?
About posting this letter. It's 3 days to Saturday yet.
Well, so what?
Could you lend me threepence for the stamp?
Oh, get out.
Hogan's Happy Holiday Camp. Well, the best kids take their mums and dads.
Jimmy, wake up! Wake up!
Hey, it's you, Mum. Oh, what time is it?
8:30.
Oh, what day is it?
It's Saturday, of course.
Well, leave me alone. It's Jim's day off.
Jimmy, Mr. O'Reilly's here. He's got some good news. You've won the competition.
Oh, that. Fancy waking me up to tell me. Hey? I've won the competition?
Yes.
I've won. Jim the genius has won the competition. Did you hear, Susan, Grandad? The competition. I've won it. I've won the competition.
All right, Jimmy. There's no need to go mad about it.
But I've won the competition. Oh, I'm that pleased I could kiss everybody. Even our Susan.
Look, stop that shouting. The whole street will hear you.
Well, why shouldn't they? Open all the doors and windows and shout it out loud. Jim's won the competition! 3 cheers for Jim!
Be quiet, will you?
Hi, Jim. Control your effervescence, or you'll do your tonsils a mischief.
But you should be pleased, Mr. O'Reilly. I've won you a free holiday as well, haven't I?
Aye, that's correct. It's on the letter here. A 3 weeks holiday for the Clitheroe family of 4 and Harry O'Reilly, the travel agent, at an Italian holiday camp, signed in his absence by Patrick Hogan himself. Only an Irishman could write that.
Right, come on, Jim. Just calm down now and eat your cornflakes.
Cornflakes? Who wants cornflakes at a time like this? Open a tin of salmon.
Look, just behave yourself. We're all very pleased that you've won, so just calm down.
I still can't believe it. They must have had thousands of entries. Why did they pick on Jimmy's?
It says in the letter all the other entries had the adult's approach. And young Jim stood out because of his direct, childlike simplicity.
Well, I'll agree about the childlike. What was your slogan again, Jim?
All the best kids take their families to Hogan's, the Italian holiday camp where the sun shines the brightest, the food is the rightest, and the sheets are the whitest. And it's only all a free holiday. Wait till Alfie hears. Oh, poor Alfie.
Why, what's the matter?
He can't come on the free holiday. He'll be left all alone for a week with no Susan to cuddle. Mr. O'Reilly, I should send him that gollywog after all.
That'll do. We've just been talking about Alfie.
Have you? Well, why weren't you all laughing?
And fixing Alfie up at the camp as well. He's using the money he and Susan had already saved up for their summer holiday.
Oh, good. Hey, when I get there, I'll be able to practice me Italian. I can speak a bit already. Hey, listen to this. Oh, mamma mia, bambino.
What's that in English, Jim?
Oh, don't just some mothers have 'em.
I do wish Alfie would come back with some news.
Isn't it marvellous? We've only just arrived in Italy. We've been in camp 1 hour and Jim is lost.
Oh, I'm worried. After all, he's in a foreign country. He could be anywhere.
I know where he'll be, sitting behind a blooming great ice cream. It'd serve him right if he had to sleep out all night instead of in his chalet.
Oh, don't be like that, Susan.
Well, Alfie hires a motor scooter to take me round the countryside, and he finishes up having to go round the fair looking for Jimmy.
I know, love. Oh, here's Alfie now. But he's on his own.
Hello. Yeah, and Jimmy turned up yet, then?
No. Haven't you seen him?
No. I've been on the beach, the fair, the cafes, twice in the post office, the children's playground.
Why did you go to the post office?
To send a card to me, ma'am.
But why twice?
Yeah, I forgot to put a stamp on.
Oh, well, we'd better go to the police. Oh, no, we needn't bother. Jimmy's brought the police with him.
You are?
There, our Jimmy with an Italian policeman. Well, I hope you tell him off, Mother.
Oh, well, I wouldn't do that. These policemen can be very hot-tempered.
Oh, Alfie, don't be silly.
What a job I've had to find you. If it hadn't been for this policeman, I'd have had to advertise myself in the paper. Lost, one bambino, answers to the name of Jim. House trained.
That'll do. Susan, what do you call policemen here?
Oh, I don't know, officer or something.
Officer, mucho gratias for my bambino.
Well, don't mention it, Mrs. I enjoyed meeting the little whacker.
Pardon, I mean...
Yeah, well, what part of Italy do you come from?
Dockerol, Bootle. Yeah, well, I can see you're a bit perplexed, you know. Allow me to hallucinate. You see, I stepped on in Italy after the war. Well, I mean, it was either that or hand back all the blankets.
Yes, it is British.
No, son. I had to become Italian to get in the police, you see, so I got myself nationalised.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's very nice of you to bring our Jimmy back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, no, I had to come down here. I'm looking for me mate in the force, you know, Antonio. Yeah. Antonio Giuseppe Luigi Garibaldi. He's in Italian. Born here, I mean, you know. He speaks English, but not fluent.
Yes, well, thanks again.
Oh, don't mention it. I mean, I'll be seeing you off and on, you know, because me and Antonio are often on duty patrolling the shallots in the evening, you know. Yeah.
Well, any night you're passing ours, call in to see me and me granddad.
OK, so what number is it then?
Oh, I've forgotten, but you can't miss it. It'll be the one with the empty beer bottles outside.
Jimmy, switch that light out and get into bed, will you?
I won't be a minute, Grandad.
Oh, this is it. Best part of the day. Oh, I was ready for this.
Look at him. Rip Van Winkle getting ready for another 100 years.
Now, come on then, hurry up.
Can I just eat me orange?
Oh, all right, but don't be long. I'm tired. Oh. Jimmy, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find me orange. Oh, I remember now. It's in your coat pocket.
What did you put it in my pocket for?
Because I'm wearing my best blazer and the orange was leaking.
You little imp. No, well, get it and then let's have the light out.
Well, if I put it out, can I sit on your bed near the window?
Oh, dear, yes. But put that light out now.
Right, Grandad. There you are. I'll just climb over your bed.
Oh, my leg!
Oh, sorry, Grandad. I'll take my shoes off coming back.
I'm going to sleep now, and don't you disturb me again.
Grandad, tomorrow morning, can I go for a donkey ride?
Yes, I'll take you for a ride myself.
I'd sooner ride on a donkey.
Look, just eat your orange and let me get to sleep.
All right, Grandad.
Don't make so much noise with that orange.
I can't help it. It's a juicy one. Oh, heck.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, Grandad. I've swallowed a pip. Hey, will it grow an orange tree in my tummy?
Don't be silly. No, quiet.
Oh, heck. It's going to be like sleeping next to a road drill.
Hey, what's that? What was that, Jim?
Oh, Susan and Alfie have just come back on the motor scooter. There's no more sleep now, Grandad. Not till the lovebirds have stopped twittering.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Alfie, what a lovely start to the holiday.
Oh, Susan. That life with you could be one long holiday.
He's as daft as Dicky Dotty.
You are nice.
So are you, Susan. Give us a kiss.
He's a fast worker tonight. He hasn't got off his scooter yet.
Jimmy, come away from that window.
Not likely. Find your own window.
I'm not trying to look at them.
Well, what are you sitting up for?
Don't be cheeky, Jimmy.
Well, I think I ought to go to my chalet now, Alfie.
Oh, not yet, Susan. The night is young and... Oh, you're so beautiful.
Beautiful? His goggles must have steamed up.
Jimmy. Now, into bed this minute. Come on.
All right. They're going now anyway. Hey, he's walking with her.
Of course he is. He's showing her back to her place.
He's not. They're going the other way. I think they're going to get Pally round the back of our chalet.
Now get into bed and not another word. And I'm going to sleep. And heaven help you or anyone else who disturbs me again.
Yes, Grandad. Good night.
Home again,
Oh, no! Who's that?
Blimey. O'Reilly.
across the ocean wide and wide.
I think he's coming back from the T-bar.
Get out of my way.
Your heart is ever beating.
Will you stop that banshee wailing, you Irish Sassenach?
Where my body
Stop that noise, will you? People are trying to get to sleep.
He's It's no use, Grandad. There'll be no rest till he's got Kathleen safely home. To Mother McCree's in Galway Bay.
Ah, that's what you think. Where's that jug of drinking water?
Tears be
Grandad, you wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I? When he passes this window, he'll think he's in Galway Bay.
Oh, I will take you.
Take that, you overgrown
Oh. I'm singing in the rain. You're singing in the rain. Bit Jebus is drowned, I am. Who threw that lump of water in me face behind me back?
Not so much a noise. There's a people trying to get 40 winkins.
Yes, keep it quiet. Whack, this is a respectable dump. Where do you think you are? An Irish wake?
Oh, heck, Grandad, it's them two coppers. Scouse and spaghetti chops.
It's always you that threw it, you flat-footed macaroni. Right, put up your mitts. I'll fight the pair of you together, one at a time. Come on.
What's going on there, chins?
Come on, we better go out and separate them. Bring another jug of water.
Well, wait till I get dressed. Pass me my kilt.
It's over there. I'll nip out and keep the fight going till you get there. Hey, this looks like being a smashing holiday. Oh, you can't arrest Mr. O'Reilly. He's on his holidays.
All right. So we'll give him a bucket and a spade to play with in a jail.
But he was only singing.
He was making a disturbance, causing a piece of the breeches.
That's Antonio. Stuck Johnny Boy in the Black Mirror.
Good work, Whack. And that will teach him to hit me.
From the look of your clock, he didn't need any teaching. Is that your nose, or are you eating a tomato?
Now then, what's happened to Harry O'Reilly?
He's in the Black Maria, shouting for the little people.
He's in the Black Maria. What's the charge?
There's no charge, it's a free ride.
Shut up, you. Now, you listen here, you two Keystone cops.
Now, what's what you're saying, Jock? My mate Antonio's very touched. If he thinks he's being insulated, he'll lose his Italian rank.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means if you don't belt up, you'll be right in the minestrone.
You keep quiet. Now, look, Antonio, or whatever your name is, you couldn't put Harry O'Reilly in the jail.
Oh, no? Well, you listen to me, fatty, or whatever your name is. O'Reilly is going to have a company in the jail.
Oh, yes? Who?
You, for one. You are under arrested.
You can't arrest my fatty.
What am I under arrest for?
For wearing a woman's skirt in the public. In Italy, men like you, we don't want.
You ignorant little organ grinder's monkey. This is my kilt, my national dress.
A dress, a skirt, what's the difference? It's a woman's clothes. Right, Wax, stick him in the van with O'Reilly's, huh?
Right, yeah, come on, Jack. You better come quietly.
You won't get away with this. I want to see a lawyer.
Yeah, well, that'll be easy enough, Jack. The jail's full of them.
Don't worry, Grandad. If you're not back by midnight, I'll move in with Alfie and let our shall
Jimmy, what's going on?
Hey, what's that policeman doing with your granddad?
Well, it's not the bossa nova. Anyway, why didn't you come sooner instead of snogging behind the chalet?
Don't start that.
What? What are they doing, huh?
Having a snog.
Snog? What is this, snog, huh?
Well, a smooch. A neck. Kissing.
Caramba.
Oh, that's what you call it in Italy. Well, that's it. They were round the corner having a crafty caramba.
That is all I wanted to know. You are both under arrested.
Hey, hang on, Whack. Is there room for two more inside?
This is ridiculous.
You can't arrest us for having a caramba, a snog, a cuckoo.
In Italy, kissing in the public place is immortal. So, you go in the van.
Susan, Alfie, what's happening?
Ma'am, keep quiet or you'll be sitting next to the driver.
We've been arrested and all I did was kiss Susan good night.
Well, I always said anybody who kissed her wanted locking up.
Where's your granddad?
In the police van next to Mr. O'Reilly.
Mr. O'Reilly was arrested as well.
He was first, he'll have the best seat. And after all his talk about how you could fix the police in Italy. Says he, sure you can get away with murder if you just slip 'em a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, keep quiet.
Hey, that's it, ma'am. Ask Mr. Antonio if he'll let 'em go for a bottle of whiskey.
Who's got a bottle of a whiskey, huh?
Me mama's. She hid it in her suitcase to save Mr. Riley paying the customs man.
Oh, so, madame, you are a smuggler, huh? Whack, a phone for the big van.
What do you mean?
Ma'am, you are under arrested.
Jimmy, you and your big mouth. Come here, you little scum.
Oh, you hurt him. Let go.
Let go, I'll shake some sense into you.
No, don't. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, ma'am.
Stop shouting. Stop shouting, Jimmy. 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 Wake up, Jimmy. Wake up, son. Wake up.
What's that? Have you escaped, ma'am? Has the van gone? I'm at home. In bed.
Well, of course you are. You've been having a nightmare.
Oh, heck. Thank goodness it was only a dream. What time is it?
9 o'clock.
Well, why wake me this early? It's Saturday morning.
Because Mr. O'Reilly is downstairs. He wants to see you about the competition.
What? Oh, sling him out. Lock the doors. Help. Caramba. I want to see a lawyer.
Those involved with the Clitheroe Kid this week were Peter Sinclair as grandfather, Patricia Burke as mother, Danny Ross as Alfie Hall, Diana Day as Susan, with Derek Guyler, Harry Bailey and John Graham. The recorded programme was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the kid himself.
Well, I needn't have panicked, because when they dragged me from under the bedclothes, I found I'd only won a consolation prize. A 10-bob voucher to spend in Mr. O'Reilly's toy shop. Well, I don't want any daft toys, so I've bought Alfie that panda. Well, if our Susan falls out with him, it'll be something for him to have a caramba with. Ta-ra.
We present Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe Kid with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross and Diana Day in
Nothing But the Tooth.
Jimmy, is that you? It's me, Alfie.
Eh? So it is. It was your crash helmet and the goggles that fooled me. I thought you were a bald-headed frog.
Hey, now don't be funny. Do you know what time it is?
Hang on, I'll ask a policeman.
It's 9 o'clock and they're going mad at your house because you should have been home by 7, so I said I'd look for you on my bike. What's that on your face?
Me nose.
Oh, look at that red stuff. Hey, it's blood. Where's it coming from?
Me nose.
What made it bleed?
I bumped into something in the dark.
What was it?
A dirty great fist.
Wait a minute, you're cold stone, you've blood on your face. Have you been fighting?
No, I've been trying to open a tin of beans with me conch. You daft looking...
Hey, now don't be rude. Who have you been fighting with?
The other lads in the Black Hand gang.
You want all of them?
Yeah, both of them.
What for?
Well, on Wednesday night, we're electing the gang's first money holder, and I fancy that job.
Money holder? Oh, I reckon you mean the treasurer.
Yeah, that's it. Fancy you knowing a big word like that. You'll be smoking next.
Yeah, you shut up. Listen, if the election's not till Wednesday night, why have you been fighting tonight?
To remind the others to vote for me.
It seems a funny way of reminding your pals to vote for you. It doesn't seem fair.
Well, you know what they say, all's fair in love and war, and I can't love them, so I've got to fight them.
You'll be fighting your granddad when you get home. He'll go mad when he sees you in that state.
My granddad's gone down to the pub, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't gone down to the pub.
That's funny. I never heard an ambulance or a fire engine.
What are you talking about?
If my granddad hasn't gone for a drink, either he's ill or the pub's burnt down.
He's waiting for you with your man and Susan. He'll go mad when he knows you've been fighting.
He doesn't have to know. I could say, I got knocked down in the street. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he'd never believe that.
He would if I said it was you who knocked me down.
Oh, yes, I'm happy to. Oh, no. No, you don't. You're not putting the blame on me.
Why not? I always have done.
Ah, well, this time you're not. Go, get on me pilling and let's be off. You might as well get it over with.
Jimmy, you're a disgrace. How many times have I told you about fighting?
I don't know, Mum. I've lost count.
Now, that'll do. It's no laughing matter. We were worried sick when you didn't come home.
Aye, and I've gone without my night out down at the Rose and Crown.
Well, never mind, Grandad. Think of all the money your pals have saved. You'll have saved, I mean.
That does it. No more Black Hand Gang for you.
That's telling him, Mother.
Oh, get back in the front room with Noddy. Here he is.
Jimmy, you heard what I said. You're going to no more meetings at night with that gang.
But, Mum, I've got to go to the next meeting or I won't get the job.
What job?
The treasury, the treasure chest, the lolly holder. Looking after all the gang's money.
And why should the gang trust you with their money?
Well, I'm the only one with a piggy bank.
Piggy bank?
That's right, Susan. That little china thing that looks a bit like you.
Mother, I'll smack him in a minute.
Don't bother, Susan. If he's not in bed in 2 seconds, I'll be doing the smacking. Now, off you go, off to bed.
What about me supper?
I'm not making supper for you at this time of night.
All right, then make it an early breakfast.
Don't be cheeky, Jimmy. Get to your bed.
You could have a glass of milk, that's all.
Milk? My name's Jim, not Tiddles.
Now, that'll be enough. Susan, pour him out a glass of milk and get rid of him.
I'm not drinking any sour milk.
What are you talking about? The milk isn't sour.
No, but it will be as soon as you look at it. Hello. Clitheroe's jailhouse here. Oh, it's you, Ozzy. I was up in my bedroom, oiling my bike. You what? Well, I had to. I'd left the oil can up there. It's a joke, like your face. Eh? The meeting tonight? Well, that's where you're wrong, clever clogs. I will be there. So have your money ready for when I get elected. I know me mum said I couldn't come, but they're all going out tonight. Oh, heck, there's somebody at the door. I better answer it. It's probably the bread man. Don't go away. All right, keep your wrapper on. Tradesman's entrance round the back.
You are?
We'll have a small brown loaf and 2 dozen cream cakes. Oh, it's you, Alfie. Come in.
Can I have a word with you?
I'm just on the phone.
Oh, well, I'll wait here then till you finish.
Oh, all right. Go and see the others. I think they're in the living room.
Oh, all right.
Are you still there, Ozzy? No, it wasn't the bread man. It was his horse. Yeah, Alfie Hall. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I can sneak out tonight because the others are going out. Yes. We had some good news this morning. My Uncle Charlie's ill. Well, it's good news for me. They're going to see him in hospital, 15 miles away. No, they won't let me go and see him. He's got his leg up in plaster. He's on weight. My mum said the temptation would be too much for me.
They're not in the living room, Jimmy.
Eh? Oh, heck. Try the front room.
Oh, all right, Jimmy.
Hello, Ozzy. It was him again. Wandering Willie. Daft Alfie. Now listen. They won't set off back from the hospital till 9 o'clock, and by that time I'll be on my way home with your lolly. Of course I'll put it in a safe place. The cash register in the toffee shop.
Jimmy, they're not
Try the kitchen.
I looked in the kitchen when I looked in the living room. Where could they be?
I don't know. Were they expecting you to call?
No.
Oh, well, they can't be hiding then. Try the wash house.
Ah, this is daft. Yeah, I'll bet they're all out and you're having me on. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No, I'm straightening the telephone wire. Look, I can see them through the window. They're just coming in from the greenhouse.
What have they been doing in the greenhouse?
Oh, stone the crows. They took our Susan in there to frighten the green fly away.
Get lost. I'll go in the living room and talk to him until you're finished.
Phew, he wants to know everything. He's worse than Ena Sharples. Hello, Ozzy. No, I don't think Alfie guessed what was going on. Anyway, I'd better go now. I don't want them to get suspicious. See you tonight, chubby chops. I wonder what's going on in the living room. I know. It'll be Alfie talking and everybody else yawning.
No, it's all right, Mrs. Clitheroe. I don't mind not seeing Susan tonight. In fact, I'll be glad. I mean, I'm not glad not to see Susan. You know I'll miss her, because you know what they say. When she's out of my sight, I'm out of my mind. But I'll be all right tonight if Jimmy can be with me.
You what? I'm not doing any snogging with you.
No, I was going to ask you, Mum, if you could come over and help me. I'm making a dog kennel for me Dad.
Why, has your mum slung him out of the house again?
Jimmy, that'll do. Nah, it's not for me, Dad. She's bought a ground and he's living in the kitchen at the moment. But my mum says she gets fed up with him always whining for his food.
The greyhound?
No, his dad.
All right, funny boy. I'm sorry, Alfie, but I'm afraid Jimmy won't be able to come round to your house.
No, I'll be here watching the telly.
Telly? It's Wednesday night.
That's right, Z-Cars.
It's choir practice.
A choir practice in Z-Cars? I can't wait to hear old Barlow singing. I born so beautiful.
Your mother's talking about the choir practice down at the church hall.
Eh? But Mum said I'm to go out.
You can go out for the choir practice.
But I haven't been for 3 weeks. My tonsils are rusty. And they're going to practice that song and, you know, what my true love sent to me on the 12 days of Christmas.
Well, so what?
I'll be too slow. When the others are swimming with the 7 geese, I'll still be stuck up the pear tree with the partridge.
Look, you pestered Mr. Trimble into letting you join when you heard about the choir outing to Skegness. So now you're going through with it. You'll be at that choir practice tonight.
Oh, heck, what a life. How do you get yellow jaundice in half an hour?
Jimmy, who's Mr. Trimble?
Oh, you remember. Our organist and choir master. Tone-deaf Trimble, we call him.
Never mind what you call him. You just get ready to go to the church hall.
Well, Grandad, it's dark and I'll be on my own.
Mr. Trimble can put you on the bus back home.
Well, they start at 6 o'clock. I'll never get down there in time.
But I've got an idea.
Have you, Alfie? That's with sitting near the fire. Your brain's thawing out.
Jimmy, what is it, Alfie?
Well, I'll run Jimmy to the church hall on my bike.
Oh. But Alfie, I'll be taking you out of your way. Look, you go home and make that doss house for your daddy's doggy.
Oh, shut up. You're sure you don't mind running him there, Alfie?
No, it's a pleasure. Come on, Jim. Mrs. Clitheroe, will you tell Susan I might see her later tonight when I take the dog for a walk?
Yeah, tell her the dog will be the one wearing the muzzle.
Here we are, Jim. Off you get.
Thanks, Alfie. Oh, what a ride. We must have been tearing along at 10 miles an hour down that hill.
Well, my bike's not running properly. There's a rattle, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Inside your crash helmet.
Oh, is it? Shut up. Now, look, get in the church hall for your singing practice with Mr. Trimble.
Oh, tone-deaf Trimble. He gets on my nerves. He's got no sense of humour, you know.
He must have, or he wouldn't let you sing.
All right, all
Go on,
right.
in you go.
No, he clouted me when we were rehearsing for the Harvest Festival.
What?
Because I sang, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Ta-ra, Alfie.
Ta-ra. I'm sorry for Mr. Trimble, I'll tell you.
Oh, heck. Look at the time. What am I going to do? Half an hour to get out of here and back home to make the gang.
Oh, so it's you, is it, Clitheroe?
No, it's your Aunt Fanny.
Pardon?
I said it isn't funny. Me being the first here.
You're the last, yes. Oh, that'll be the day when you're first. Oh, my word, yes.
Well, where's everybody else?
They're in the main hall. I just left them to come and get some more music. We've already rehearsed the first piece. Oh, dear, what can the matter be?
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Don't be facetious. Now stay there till I get the other music.
Then you can go in and make us all laugh. You can start singing. Oh, my word, yes.
Oh, you big drip. You're about as funny as toothache. Going on to house. Toothache? That's it? That's what I'll have. I'd have to go home if I had toothache. And if I stick this marble in my mouth, I've got a gum boil as well.
Well, Clitheroe, now we'll see how much you've practiced at home, won't we? Practiced at home, oh, my word, yes.
At home?
Yes. Well, you have practiced that song, haven't you?
Oh, my word, no. Yes. Yes, I did. Every time the pain stopped.
Pain? Have you been ill?
Oh, it's nothing much. Just a little twinge every 2 minutes. Like a red-hot needle sticking in your lug hole.
But why did your mother send you to singing practice if you're in pain?
She doesn't know how bad it is. And anyway, you know, Mr. Trimble, nothing can keep me away from singing practice.
Is that so?
Shall I try that song while pain's gone?
Oh, it's gone now, has it?
Oh, yes. Oh, dear, what can the... Hold it, oh.
What is it?
Oh, the pain's back again, oh.
You're holding your face. Oh, you mean you've got toothache, eh?
I can see it's no use trying to hide anything from you. Oh, my word, no.
Well, you certainly can't practice like that. You'd better go home.
It's worked.
Pardon?
It's worked off the pain.
Yes, well, it looks nasty. Oh, my word, yes. Horrid. Yes. That swelling on your face seems to...
Oh, how? Don't touch it, how?
Oh, all right, silly boy. I didn't touch it. Your mother should have taken you to the dentist before now, if it's... Oh, yes, well, of course, you haven't told her, have you?
Well, no.
No. Well, I shall make a point of telling her to take her. It's for your own good, you know, your own good.
No, you can't. I mean, she'd be upset. She doesn't like to see me suffer. That's why she always closes her eyes when she clouts me. I'll tell her when I get home. Ta-ra.
Yes, all right. But I'll check with her to make sure you do. Oh, yes. You must have your teeth seen to.
Right, Mr. Trimble. You daft old organist. Your mother should have swapped you for a tuning fork. Well, if I get a bus, I should be... Oh, heck.
Jimmy, what are you doing back out again?
What are you doing still here?
Yeah, I found that rattle.
Rattle?
Yeah, the one in my crash helmet. Me bike, I mean. I thought it was my chain and my gear change, but it wasn't. It was just a loose nut.
In your crash helmet?
Yeah, no. In my mud guard. Yeah, any road is fixed now.
Good, then you could give me a lift home.
Oh, no. No, you don't. Your mother said you had to go to your singing.
I can't sing with toothache.
Toothache? You didn't have toothache when you come here.
It came on suddenly. On your bike it was. Yeah, that's it. The wind must have blown in my mouth. It's your fault. Oh, get me home quick.
All right, Jim, get on. I'm sorry if it hurts.
Oh, that's all right, Alfie. I forgive you.
Here, take my scarf and wrap up.
Watch it. Oh, my mouth, you mean? Oh, thanks.
Yeah, don't you worry, Jim. When I get you home, I'll make you some hot milk and give you half an aspirin.
Well, thanks for the lift, Alfie. You'd better go now.
Well, I don't like to leave you here in the house on your own.
Don't be soft. You've got that kennel to make. Your dad'll be freezing sitting on them cold flags in your backyard. He'll get hard pad.
Look, shut up. What about the toothache?
If he's sitting on cold flags, it's not toothache he'll get. Unless he keeps his teeth in his back pocket.
Oh, me dafty, break him. Look, will you shut up? I'm talking about your toothache.
My toothache? Oh, yes. Ow. Yes, it's still there. So he can go home.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't like leaving you while you're in pain. It's partly my fault. Well, my bike, when it had the wind up, the wind blowing, in your big mouth, well, you didn't shut it. Shall I boil some milk?
No, boil your head. I mean, thanks, Alfie, but I'll be all right as soon as you've gone.
Pardon?
I'll take something as soon as you've gone.
What'll you take?
The 47 Buster. I'll take a powder, an aspirin.
Yeah, well, while you're doing that, I'll get you a hot water bottle and some warm milk, and then I'll see you safely tucked in bed before I leave.
Alfie, if you want to do something, get lost.
Right over, you keep it. You're joking.
Look, Alfie, I just want to go to bed. Pain's terrible. Oh, will you go home? I don't want you to see me crying.
Oh, Jim, I've got to do something about it. Hey, I've got an idea. Just you wait there, I'll fix it.
I'll fix you in a minute. I'll have to cosh him. There's nothing else for it. No, that might knock him sensible. What's he doing with that phone?
Hello? Is that Mr. Gregory? This is Alfie Hall. I'm a patient of yours.
He's phoning the nut house.
I don't know whether you remember me or not, but oh, you do? Oh. No, it's not for me. I'm all right. What's the matter of opinion?
I better see what he's up to. Alfie, what are you doing?
I'm on the phone.
Get away. I thought you were on a bus. Who are you phoning?
Just a minute, Mr. Gregory. It's Mr. Gregory, Jim. He's a dentist.
Well, what do you want? A dentist?
Hello, Mr. Gregory. I've got a client for you. His name's Jimmy Clitheroe.
No, Alfie, I don't want a dentist.
Yeah, well, I know it's late, but he's got toothache very bad.
No, I'm all right. It doesn't hurt now. Look, I'll smack my face.
Oh, look, shut up, Jim. Well, can you see them in the morning then, Mr. Gregory?
Put that phone down before I put you down.
Now, look, keep quiet and get away. Yeah, hello, Mr. Gregory. I think get your hand off me mouth, Jimmy. You what, Mr. Gregory? You're not in tomorrow morning?
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, well, wait a minute. That's the school Jim goes to. Oh, well, he'll see you there then. Yes, there are, Mr. Gregory.
What was that about school?
Yes, you're in luck. But Mr. Gregory's your new school dentist. He'll be at your school tomorrow morning, so you can see him there.
Oh, that's marvellous. Now, I've only got to get my sums wrong, and I'll have the dentist probing one end and the teacher caning the other.
Now, look, Jim, it's got to be done.
Just a minute. If he's going to be at the school tomorrow morning, he won't be in his surgery, will he?
Not unless he's double-jointed.
Oh, shut up. Look, Alfie, now that you've fixed it for me, you better go home. By the way, if you see Aunt Susan tonight, when you're with the dog, don't mention this. I don't want to worry you.
Oh, I won't worry you.
No, let the dog worry you. I mean, don't bother.
Yeah, all right, Jim, I'll go then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, Alfie. I'll tell me Mum I'm going to the dentist. Smashing. I'll have a morning off school to go to a dentist who won't be there to cure the toothache that I haven't got.
Susan, hurry up with your breakfast or you'll be late for work.
But I can't be all that late. Our Jim is not down yet. Oh, of course, he's not going to school, is he?
No, I'm taking him to the dentist.
Well, I think I'll hurry up and go before he comes down. You know what he's like when he has a bit of pain? He'll come in here moaning the place down.
Morning, everybody. My, it's a lovely day, Grandad.
Eh? Aye. Oh, it is, Jim.
Yep, as a day, it's fab. I'd say it was the fabbest day we've had for a long time, wouldn't you, Mum?
You sound very happy this morning, son.
Why not? The sun's shining, the birds are singing, there's no soap in the bathroom, everything's fine.
Have you forgotten you're going to see the dentist?
No, I haven't. I'm not scared of the dentist.
What? Oh, the last time you went, they nearly had to tie you to the chair.
Oh, well, I was just a kid then. And he was a bad dentist. Now, this Mr. Gregory, he's the best in town.
Well, I don't know him myself, but if Alfie recommended him, he must be all right.
Of course he is. He must be, because he used to be a cricket umpire.
What's that got to do with him being a good dentist?
Well, he'll be used to pulling out the stumps.
Oh, that's a good one, eh? What time of it to be there, Jim?
10:30 in this surgery.
I know that. Where else would he be but in his surgery?
At our school.
School?
Yes, the headmaster's making a speech today, so as a dentist, he's sure to be there.
What? To hear the headmaster's speech?
Yes, well, he'll be able to use all that gas for his surgery.
Oh, I fell for that one. Well, I'll away and get ready then.
Are you ready, Jimmy?
Ready? But I haven't had my breakfast yet.
Breakfast? But you've got toothache.
Oh, yes, well, I'll just have a snack.
Well, will you have a bit of toast?
Yes, please, and some cornflakes, bacon and eggs, tomatoes, and a fried bread.
You can't have all that before you go to the dentist.
All right, I'll do without the fried bread.
Well, you'll have to wait till I get it ready.
Oh, hurry up, Mother. Don't keep fearless Ferdinand waiting.
Oh, I'm no coward. What about when Tommy Daniels fell in the duck pond? It took real courage to do what I did.
You mean you pulled him out?
Oh, I pushed him in. And he's twice my size.
You can't win, Susan. Hardy breakfast ready in 5 minutes, Jimmy.
Hey, Susan, I was just thinking, when I go to the dentist, I'd better wear my blazer.
Your blazer? Why?
'Cause it's red. It won't show the blood stains.
Oh, we're nearly there, Jim. Oh, I must say, I'm proud of you, my lad. The way you behaved about going to the dentist.
Oh, it's nothing. When I get there, I might let him take 3 or 4 out just for practice.
Ah, well, here's the surgery.
Good morning. Will you come in the waiting room?
Thank you.
Right, here we are. Now, what name is it?
Clitheroe, it's the wee boy here.
Yes, where's the dentist? Lead me to him.
Well, you don't seem very worried, Sonny.
Worried? Let me get in that chair. And you needn't bother about gas or cocaine. Just tap me on the nut with a hammer.
Jimmy, behave yourself now.
Yes. Well, if you'll just wait a minute.
Where is it? I can't wait all day. If he doesn't come soon, I'll tear this telephone directory in half.
Jimmy, will you stop this? Is Mr. Gregory engaged at the moment, miss?
Well, no, he isn't here at all this morning.
Oh, not here? Oh, well, what a surprise. I know he probably got scared when he heard Fearless Jim was coming. Well, Grandad, we might as well go home. There's nobody to pull me tooth out.
Oh, yes, there is.
Eh?
Mr. Gregory's partner is here.
And he's a dentist?
Yes, that's right. Mr. Carpenter.
Carpenter? Don't tell me he uses a brace and bit.
Oh, he'll see to your tooth. Come through here.
No, I'm all right. My tooth's better, honest, Luke.
Jimmy, now what's the matter with you? Come on, then, here at once.
Alfie Hall's done this. The next time he's on his motorbike, I hope he sits on his horn and blows his brains out.
A patient for you, Mr. Carpenter.
Ah, good.
You speak for yourself.
Now then, young man, what's the trouble?
What can we do for you?
Open that door and give me 5 minutes start.
Oh, come. We are going to be brave, aren't we?
I don't know about you, but I'm going to scream like heck.
Now, behave yourself, Jimmy, and get in that chair. It's one of his front teeth. They've given him a lot of pain. It'll probably have to come out.
Help! I'm going to be murdered.
Jimmy, shut up, will you?
Yes, now come along, Sonny. Let me have a look.
But I can explain. I haven't got toothache. It was all a joke.
Now come along. Open your mouth.
No, I only said I had toothache. Choir practice.
Come now. I can't do this unless you stop talking.
But honestly, it was all because Black Gang.
Look, you must keep still.
Now, I'll hold his arms, Jimmy. Keep still and open your mouth.
But Grandad.
No, not another word.
Now open your mouth.
Like that.
A good one again.
Like this.
No, wider.
If I open it wider, you'll be able to see me shoelaces.
Now then, which is the tooth that's giving the trouble, eh?
Well, somebody listen.
Quiet, Jimmy. He said it was that one in the front there.
I see. Oh, yes. Now, Sonny, I'm just going to lean over and probe at it. I shan't hurt you. Now then.
Ow!
What's the matter? Did I prick you?
No, you're standing on my foot.
Now, look, let's cut out the comedy and get on with it, shall we? Now, I'll just lean over again.
Oh, you've been chewing mints, haven't you?
Look, can you feel anything now?
No, not a thing.
Yes, that's what I thought. It looks a perfectly good tooth to me. Might be just a bit of cold.
You mean you're not going to pull it out?
Of course not, no. It's quite all right.
Oh, good. Well, I can go now, then.
Just a moment. Open your mouth again.
Oh, heck.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear.
You said that tooth was all right.
Yes. But there's one at the back there.
A bad tooth.
No, it's just starting to go bad. Yes, well, I think we're going to save it all right. I'll just fill it.
You're not using that road drill on me. Get off.
Don't worry, you won't feel any pain.
Get away. Oh, ow, oh, you torturer.
I haven't connected my drill yet.
But I don't want to fill it. I'm all right.
Look, you got off school because you wanted to come here, and now you're going to go through with it. Now, are you going to open your mouth?
I've talked myself into this. All right, I'll open my mouth. But for the very last time, from now on, I'm going to keep my big trap shut.
Those involved with the Clitheroe kid this week were Peter Sinclair's grandfather, Patricia Burke's mother, Danny Ross as Alfie Hall, Diana Day as Susan, with Derek Guyler and Rosalie Williams. The recorded programme was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the kid himself.
I thought you'd like to know I'm all right now. I'll tell you this, kids, don't worry about the dentist hurting you. I didn't feel any pain at all. As soon as that drill touched my tooth, I fainted. Hello.
We present Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe kid with Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Danny Ross and Diana Day in
Never listen to a teacher.
Oh, it's going to be terrible, Susan. Just think in 3 weeks' time you're going away to London and I won't see you. Well, what am I going to do without you, Susan? I'll have nothing to live for.
Alfie, I'm only going for a fortnight.
But it's London. I've heard about that place. All the men in the nightclubs and young girls being led astray with a fast living.
Look, I'm going on a secretarial course. I'll be studying every night, living in the YWCA. They don't have many orgies in there.
Well, promise me you won't talk to anybody.
Will it be all right if I say good morning to my roommate?
Yes, but only if he's a woman. I mean... Oh, you're being funny.
Well, you're being ridiculous. I'm not going on a holiday. I'm going to London to work.
In the Chamber of Horrors. There she is, Susan of Troy, the face that stopped 1,000 clocks.
What do you want, apart from a good smack?
I just want to have a word with Alfie about my homework.
Well, you can't.
Can't what?
Have a word with Alfie about your homework.
Thanks, I will. Alfie, it's geography.
Now, look, I've told you.
Oh, Susan, I better do it and get rid of him. What is it, Jimmy?
Well, I can't find it in this atlas. I want to know where Indians live.
They live in India.
Where's India?
Well, it's out east. Don't you know any geography?
Of course I do. I just didn't know that, that's all. Where's east?
Well, look at your atlas. There's the continent of Africa. Next to that is Arabia. Next to that is India. Now, have you found it?
I haven't found Africa yet.
Look, give us your atlas. Look, you go down here, across the Bay of Biscay, through the Straits of Gibraltar there, across the Mediterranean, Suez Canal, Red Sea, Arabian Sea, and there's India.
Where the Indians live?
Yeah, where the Indians live.
They've got a long way to ride to fight the cowboys, haven't they?
Don't be funny. That's not one of the questions in your homework.
No, I got it from Ozzy. He caught his dad with it last night. I think I'll try it on Umyar Pete on Monday.
Umyar Pete?
Yeah, our teacher.
Mother's told you about saying that. You should use his proper name.
Oh, you mean Jumbo Conk?
Don't be rude.
Well, it's true. He's got the biggest nose you've seen. Last year, when he took us to the zoo, somebody threw him a bun.
Oh, get out, you little pest. Get out.
Now then, what's all this trouble now?
It's Susan, isn't it, Alfie?
Yes, it is. No.
Now, that'll do, Jimmy. Now, what are you doing in here anyway?
I just came in for some help with my homework, didn't I, Alfie?
Yes, oh, shut up.
Well, that's nice. Grandad, you've told me if I don't ask, you don't learn.
Ah, that's true enough.
Right, where do Indians live?
Well, the Indians live in...
Oh, never mind, Grandad. Stop asking stupid questions.
Now, Susan, there's no need to bite his head off. He's only trying to find something out.
He knows the answers already. The Indians live in India and the cowboys go to fight them, and it's a long ride, I've told him.
What are you talking about? There are no cowboys in India.
You're wasting your time, Grandad. Once he gets an idea into his head, nothing will shift it.
Look, stop trying to be clever, making fools of everybody.
Oh, no, rowing again. Susan, will you come in the kitchen and give me a hand? I've got enough on my mind as it is.
Right, Mother. Alfie, if Jimmy asks you any more questions, get the encyclopedia and hit him with it.
Very funny. Now stick your head out of the window and give the neighbours a laugh.
Mother, I don't know how you can stand him.
Well, you ought to know by now. You can't win with him. Here, put this parcel on the kitchen table.
All right, Mother. Oh, I can't wait to get to London, just to be away from him. 2 weeks of peace and quiet.
Yes, well, I don't think it will be for me. Mrs. Carter's seen to that.
You mean the woman who's getting married again?
Yes, the wedding is the day after you go to London. That's the trouble.
I don't understand.
Well, you know, Mr. Benson lodges with her, our Jimmy's teacher.
Yes.
Well, when she's married, he's moving to the vicarage.
Well, what's the problem?
She's brought the wedding forward, and he's got to find somewhere else to stay for a week.
You don't mean here?
Yes. Mrs. Carter knew you were going away and said, couldn't he have your room?
Have you agreed, then?
Well, it isn't fixed, but I don't see how I can get out of it. After all, he is Jimmy's teacher, and the room will be empty. Well, I mean, hotels are so expensive.
I wonder what Grandad will say.
I wonder what Jimmy will say. It's his teacher.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, she said she'd tell Mr. Benson to call round to see me tomorrow, but not a word to the others until I've definitely fixed it, especially to our Jimmy.
Hey, Mum, you're missing the fun. Come to the window and watch.
I'm busy. What is it?
It's Alfie helping me Grandad to mend the fence. Come and watch. It's better than Bootsy and Snudge.
They're still at it. They only had to put a new post in.
Oh, they put that in. Now they're picking the fence up. A piece at a time.
Well, what are they doing?
Well, Grandad's picked the hammer up. I'm not sure whether he's going to nail the fence to the post or Alfie to the gate. I wonder if I should go and give him a hand.
You stay where you are. We'll have no fence at all if you go out.
Hey, look who's coming in the gate. It's your Pete. What's he doing here on a Saturday?
He's coming to see me.
Well, don't believe him. It wasn't me who threw the rice pudding at Ozzy. And anyway, he shouldn't have asked for a second helping.
It's nothing to do with you. Mr. Benson's coming to see me, and it's private. Go and let him in.
All right, Mum.
And don't start asking him any questions. Just bring him into the front room.
All right, keep your hum-on motorboard on.
June, Clitheroe.
Yes, sir. Did you wish to see my mamma, y'all?
Yes, please. Yeah, she's expecting me.
Right, come in. Hey, Mr. Benson, that's a smashing bunch of flowers you've got.
Yes.
For me? Oh, you shouldn't have bothered. Remind me to bring you an apple on Monday.
That will do. They're a little gift for your mother from my greenhouse. I said to my landlady, I must take Mrs. Clitheroe some of my early bloomers.
Oh, I didn't know you wore them.
Don't be clever, boy. Take me to your mother.
Yes, I'll take you to our leader. This way, Mr. Benson. She's just went in the lounge.
Really, Clitheroe, she's just went in the lounge? Well, that's the wrong word, isn't it? Yeah. Well, isn't it, boy?
Yeah, but we always call it the lounge when we have your visitors. To us, it's either the front room or the snogging den. Here.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Benson.
Ah, hello, Mrs. Clitheroe. May I come into the snogging den? The lounge?
Yes, do come in.
Yeah.
Take Mr. Benson's coat, Jimmy.
Where to?
Hang it up.
Just leave it on the chair, thank you. I won't be here long.
Right, Mr. Benson. The flowers are for you, Mum.
Jimmy. Oh, They're lovely, Mr. Benson.
Yes, there is early Nick at Bloomers.
Quiet, boy, please. Yes, just a little present for you, you know, my dear lady.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Not at all.
Jimmy, go and put these in some water.
Right, Mum. I'll go and fill the vase at the keyhole, in the kitchen.
Just do as you're told.
Right, Mum. Just going.
Well, now, I can't stay very long, Mrs. Clitheroe, but I trust we'll be able to make up our minds quickly.
Oh, yes, I'm sure we can settle it. Jimmy.
Just having a sniff at the flowers, Mum. Ooh, they don't half pong nice.
Yes, well, never mind the smell. Just clear out, will you?
Going, Mum. Make their minds up? What about? I wonder if it's about my own work. Can't be. He hasn't brought his cane. Perhaps I should... No, I'm not supposed to. But why not? Shall I? Of course I shall. Where's that blooming keyhole?
Well, Mrs. Clitheroe, you know what is proposed.
Proposed?
Yes, it's only a question of deciding whether this will suit you.
Oh, I've no doubt I'll be very happy with you.
What's going on?
But, I didn't quite know what to do, you know. I wondered if I should have given you a ring first.
Ring? Proposed? I think he's come to do some homework of his own.
Well, now, can I take it that you accept me?
Certainly, Mr. Benson. You'll be moving in here the day before the wedding, I take it.
Yes, that's just what I want to do, yes.
Wedding? Oh, heck. Me mum's gone mad. I'm going to be Jim Humyar Benson Jr. Where's me granddad? He'll go mad when I tell him. Grandad! Where are you, Grandad? Grandad!
Look, Alfie, will you hold that post still while I hammer it into the ground?
Grandad, I've got something to tell you.
Well, not now, Jimmy, I'm busy. Hold it still, Alfie. I can't hit it if it's shaking about.
Well, couldn't you hold it while I hit it?
Not likely. It took you 6 attempts to knock that nail in, not counting the twice you hit your thumb. Now, hold still.
Grandad, will you listen to me?
All right, then, what is it?
I'm going to have a daddy.
Right, well, now you've told me. What?
Yeah, me phone!
Sorry, Alfie. What did you say, Jim?
Me mum's going to get married to Humyar Pete.
Now, look, I've had about enough of your jokes.
Yeah, so have I. Oh, me poor thumb.
It's true. He bought her some flowers and said he should have given her the ring before he proposed, and he's moving in here the day before the wedding.
And how do you know all this? Were you listening at the keyhole?
Well, I was passing the door and I suddenly had this bad attack of cramp. I was bent double with it.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Sinclair, Susan said something about Mrs. Clitheroe, Mr. Benson, about him coming to live here, but she wouldn't say more because Jimmy wasn't to know, and if I know, he'd know because I'm soft. I mean, with him, with Jimmy, I mean.
There you are, Grandad.
I can't believe it. Look, if she was going to get herself a new husband, she'd have told me.
Why? She didn't tell you when she got the new washing machine.
No, don't be daft, Jimmy. There's a difference between a washing machine and an husband.
What's the difference?
Well, yeah, a washing machine's an husband. Well, I mean, oh dear.
It's a good job you're not a woman, isn't it? You'd be kissing the washing machine goodnight and sticking your dirty clothes in your husband's mouth.
Will you shut up, the pair of you?
Well, cheerio, Mrs. Clitheroe.
Well, hello, here is the washing machine. Mr. Benson.
Well, go and chat him up with your hammer.
Well, I'll go and talk to your mother.
Bye-bye, all.
Don't tell her I was listening at the keyhole.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be very discreet. Now, you carry on with the fence.
Right, Grandad. Now then, Alfie.
I see the chap. Benson was here.
That's right. Oh, excuse me, Father, I want to sew a button on Jimmy's shirt.
Oh, well, don't let me stop you.
You're sitting on it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Benson's a bachelor, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, yes.
It's funny, you know, he's about the only teacher at the school who's still a bachelor. Still, he's left it a bit late to be anything else, hasn't he?
What do you mean?
Well, he's no chicken, is he? I mean, you might as well say you were going to get married again.
Well, what's wrong with that? Do you think I'm past it or something?
Oh, no. But Benson, I think any woman who marries him should have her head examined.
Well, what's it got to do with you? It's none of your business.
Now, don't start getting cross with me.
Getting cross? You come in here making funny remarks about Mr. de Benson and marriage? Who are you to sit in judgment on other people?
Oh, I'm not, but I'll tell you this. If he married you, I wouldn't stay in this house for 2 minutes.
Well, then you'd have to leave, wouldn't you?
You mean you'd consider marrying him?
If I decide to get married to Mr. Benson or anyone else, I don't have to ask you. I'm a grown woman, not a little girl.
But I was only saying
Never mind
that...
what you were saying. You make it sound as if I have to answer to you for everything I do. Well, I don't.
Well, that's all I want to know. Don't worry. I'll mind my own business. And you can marry Benson tomorrow for all I care. Shoes, shaving kit, collars. Okay. Well, I thought I'd spend the rest of my days in this house. But it's not to be. Oh, dear.
Come on, Alfie, he's in here. Hey, Grandad, what's all your clothes doing on the bed? Is the vicar having another jumble sale?
No, Jim boy. I'm the one who's been sold. Down the line.
How much did they get for you? What are you talking about?
I'm moving out. I've spent my last night under this roof.
Why, is it leaking again?
Jimmy, I think he's going to leave home.
Grandad, is it right what Alfie said?
Aye, it is that. I'm leaving for good. I'm never coming back.
But have you told me, Mum?
Your mother told me. She said I should leave.
What for? Have you been playing your bagpipes in the bath again?
Just fancy him playing his bagpipes in the bath. Hey, if he made holes in the bag, he could have a shower with it.
Do you mind, Alfie? This is serious. Grandad, is it all because of Mr. Benson?
That's right, Jim. They're getting married. So he'll be coming here, and I've got to leave.
But I want you to stay, not daft old Umyard Benson. He can't take me fishing. He's not strong enough to put the worm on.
Why do you have to leave? He can't want your room because they're getting married, so he'll be sleeping, he'll be sharing in the same as Antigone.
No, my pride won't let me stay here where I'm not wanted.
Look, this is daft. Grandad, you don't want to go, do you?
Of course not, son, but there's nothing else for it.
Oh, yes, there is. I'll go and tell me, Mum, we don't want Umyard Pete here.
Jimmy, you can't go and tell your mother that.
All right, then I'll send Alfie.
No, you mustn't say anything. I've got to go.
What a shame, it's a tragedy. Would you like to come and stop at our house, Mr. Sinclair?
No thanks, Alfie.
Well, I'll come with you. We'll be two tramps.
Oh, no, Jimmy. You must stay here with your mother.
I wish Rotten Benson had fallen in the canal.
That's not likely to happen.
Well, I can push him.
And I'll come and give you a hand, Jimmy.
No, son, there's nothing for it. We've got to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Sinclair.
He hasn't gone yet, you don't.
But the fact that you want to come with me, Jimmy, makes me feel very happy.
Yes, Grandad.
Somebody let and me hanky, please.
Grandad, when you've gone, who's going to teach me about ships? Take me to the football matches. And when we go to my Auntie Ethel's for tea, who's going to eat my tapioca pudding?
I'll miss you just the same way, son. When my lumbago comes on, you won't be there to rub my back. And when I'm feeling depressed, you won't be there to make me laugh with your little jokes.
When you tell your little jokes, I won't be there to explain them.
No, you can't.
Now, look, son. We must pull ourselves together. We've got to be brave.
Can't we be cowards and you stop here?
No, Jimmy. Benson's coming, so I've got to go.
Well, I'm going to see him. I'll get Alfie to run me round there.
Now, that'll do no good, son.
Yes, it will. I'll stop him coming. I'll talk him out of it. Or ask him to come for a walk along the canal. Right, Alfie. Here's where the blooming old bridegroom lives.
Jimmy, I don't see how you can talk him out of it. Your mum seems to want to marry him, so he'll have to come and live at your house. And your granddad will have to leave.
Don't start the waterworks again. Just back me up in everything I say.
All right, Jimmy, I'll do my best.
Right, here goes.
Yes? No?
Hello, Mr. Benson. Can we come in?
Oh, it's you, Clitheroe, and this is, your...
Your son-in-law, Alfie Hall.
Can we come in, please?
Yes, very well, then.
Thank you. Come on, Alfie.
Now, what, can I do for you?
We've come to take you for a walk along the canal. Down my leg!
Well. What's the matter, Mr. Hall?
He can't help jumping about. His granddad was a grasshopper. Now, look, Mr. Benson, you're coming to our house, aren't you?
Indeed I am. Yeah? Why?
Well, that's what I want to see you about. I don't think you'd like it at our house.
Now, you must be joking. Joking. I'm looking forward to it very much.
Oh, but you've only seen the front room. The others aren't fit to live in, are they, Alfie?
What?
The rooms.
What rooms?
At our house. I was saying they're not... Oh, never mind. Look, Mr. Benson, apart from that, you wouldn't last 5 minutes on my mum's cooking. She makes rotten meals, doesn't she, Alfie?
Oh, yeah. They're not fit to live in.
Well, look, this is ridiculous. I once had an excellent meal at your house.
Yeah, but my mum didn't cook it. She borrowed it ready-made from the woman next door.
Oh, dear, you're pulling my leg.
No, I'm serious. And what about the water pipes, say, Alfie?
Yeah? You what, Jimmy?
The pipes! I'm talking about the noise from the pipes.
Oh, yes, it's horrible, it is. Mr. Sinclair plays them in the bath.
What are you two people talking about?
The noise from the water pipes. All night long. Glug, 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 glug. You never get a wink of sleep.
James, I could sleep if there were a brass band playing outside our bedroom.
Oh. Do you like mice?
Mice? Oh, no. Can't stand mice.
Good, our house is rotten with them. Isn't it, Alfie? I'm just telling him about the mice.
Oh, yes. All night long.
Oh, shut up.
Look, I've never seen any mice in your house.
Oh, they never come out when we have visitors. They're shy with people they don't know, but once you're living with us, they'll have the bread and butter out of your hand before you can dip it in your egg.
Oh, that's nonsense. If that were true, then your sanitary inspector would have been round to your house to condemn it.
He's tried, but every time he comes in, the rats drag him out.
Now, look, boy, this joke has gone quite far enough.
You mean you're still coming?
Yes, as I told your mother, I shall be there the day before the wedding.
All right, I'll show you the shortcut to our house. Along the canal bank.
Jimmy, to tell him about your granddad.
Right, Alfie, I'll tell you the truth. Mr. Benson, if you come to our house, my granddad's leaving.
What? But I don't understand.
Well, it's very simple, you see. Mr. Sinclair doesn't feel he'd be wanted under the same roof because it leaks, and once you come in the front door, he's going out the back and he's going to become a tramp because he'd have nowhere to go.
Roof's leaking? Do you mean Mr. Sinclair objects to the arrangement?
Well, I'll tell you this. If you come to our house while he's still there with his hammer, you'll be number one on his hit parade.
Well, I don't want to cause any trouble for the poor old man. Look, now, you explained to your grandfather that I was only coming to your house.
It's all right, Grandad. You can unpack your bottle opener. Your Pete isn't coming.
Look, what have you two been up to?
We've been up to Mr. Benson's place.
You should have heard the things he told us. Shocking, wasn't it, Alfie?
Oh, yeah, that fella's not fit to be trusted with women. He's a right blue nose, but be a chaser, woman.
Look, is he marrying my daughter or not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, why did he ask her?
He said he only asked me, Ma'am, because he couldn't think of anybody else.
What? How dare he insult your mother like that?
He said she was only temporary because he had something more permanent lined up.
What? If he shows his face round here again, I'll get my hammer and I'll play Annie Laurie on his ribs.
Well, he might come round. He said he'd ask me, Ma'am, if she knew of anybody else who'd have him.
When I've finished with him, he'll be lucky if the Undertaker will have him. Well, have you told your mother all this?
No, we thought we'd better catch you first before you left home. I mean, you'd have been going away for nothing. And besides, you forgot to give me my spending money.
Right. She's in the kitchen. I'll away and tell her about Don Juan Benson. Then perhaps she'll realize what a fool she's been.
Well, Alfie, we've done it. We've got rid of Your Pete. Let's open a bottle of ginger pop and celebrate.
You know, Jimmy, that there's something that's still puzzling me about Mr. Benson.
Oh, you mean why do his ears waggle when he's talking? I've noticed that. Perhaps he eats a lot of rabbit food.
No, when he was explaining to us, I got the feeling it was all wrong about him marrying your ma'am.
But I told you, I heard it all at the keyhole, about the ring and the wedding.
Ah, that's true.
Hey, I'll bet me Grandad isn't off telling me Mum off in there. It's his Scottish temper, you know. Oh, he's a terrible man when he's sober.
Come in here then, will you, Pat?
Certainly, Father. Well, Jimmy, you seem to have saved me from making a terrible mistake.
I suppose I ought to show my appreciation for what you've done.
Oh, it was nothing, Mr. Sinclair.
No, Grandad, just give us 2 bob each and we'll forget all about it.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't forget what you've done, Jim. I've still got some unfinished business to attend to.
What? Oh, of course. I suppose you'll be needing your big hammer.
No, a carpet slipper should do the job, eh, Pat?
Yes, I think that'll do.
Oh, but Your Pete'd never feel it. He's got a skin like a rhinoceros.
Oh, it's not Benson I'll be using it on.
Eh? Grandad, you're not going to spank me, Mum.
No, it's her stupid middling interfering son I'm after.
What? Well, that's me.
You young scamp. Listening at the keyhole again. You got it all wrong, as usual. I was making arrangements for Mr. Benson to stay here for a week because it's his landlady who's getting married. I'm not marrying him.
You mean Mr. Benson's not going to be a bride? Your step-husband? Your Jim's husband? Your son, dad, ta-ra.
Come back, you coward. You're in this as well. Right up to your crash helmet.
Pass me my slipper, Pat.
Here you are, Father.
No, you can't. Let go of me. Grandad, stop it. Help! You wouldn't dare do this if my stepfather was here.
involved with the Clitheroe kid this week were Peter Sinclair's grandfather, Patricia Burke's mother, Danny Ross's Alfie Hall, Diana Day as Susan, with Derek Guyler. The recorded program was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe, produced by James Casey, and starred Jimmy Clitheroe as the kid himself.
Well, after me granddad finished spanking me, he went to the pub to get his strength back. I met Mr. Higginbottom and told him what had happened. Mr. Higginbottom told Ozzy, and Big Mouth told all the lads in our class. When I arrived at school, they all shouted, "Here he is, your teacher's pet." And they held me down while Ozzy tied a rope round my neck. He shouted, "Gee up, Clitheroe, you're a donkey." So I kicked him. Right on the Ta-ra!